Hey there, friend. My name is Nathan Littleton. Welcome to my free video course on how to grow your self-confidence. So over the next 5 days, you're going to receive an email. Each one of these emails is going to have a link to the next video lesson, right? And so it's important that you watch all of them because each lesson builds on the next. And so here's the thing about this course, though, that you've got to understand. In order for the principles that you're about to learn, in order for them to truly work, for them to really grow your confidence, really build your self-worth, your self-belief, you're going to have to take action on what I'm going to share with you. In order for them to work, you're going to have to work. You're going to have to put some elbow grease in. You're going to have to really apply these things. But if you will, I promise you they will work. These are the 5 steps that I personally used in my life to build my confidence so that I'm able to do the things that I do today. All right? So make sure that you follow through with this. All right, so let's jump into this. Here it is. The first thing that you've got to do to begin to build your confidence is you've got to become consistent in one habit. When you do that, it will begin to build momentum in your life. And here's why this is so important that you start here. Because the opposite of building our confidence, or rather, the thing that really keeps our confidence low, is lying to ourselves. What that looks like is when you make a commitment to yourself that you're going to do something, or maybe that you're going to stop doing something, and then you don't follow through with that, that inner person, your inner self, begins to develop this mentality that you're not a trustworthy person. And when you have that identity and you try to grow your confidence, it's like pouring water in a bucket full of holes. It just runs out. Like you can't keep the bucket full. And so what we're going to do with this one consistent habit is we're going to flip the script on that. And we're going to make a commitment to ourselves and we're going to follow through with it. Now for me, that was committing to going to the gym 3 days a week and getting a workout in. Because I realized that I didn't have any consistency in my life. I realized that I wasn't a disciplined person. And so when I committed to this, and I became disciplined and I stuck to it, it really began to shift my mindset. And it was difficult because I'd never been in the gym before. I didn't know what all the equipment was. I didn't know how to use it. I was the new guy. And it's embarrassing. It's tough. It really takes a lot of guts to just stretch yourself like that. But you know what? It was worth it. Because it totally changed my outlook on life. And that one habit, one consistent discipline in my life, it led to another. I started wanting to eat healthier. I started wanting to be more disciplined in my time. It continued to grow. It was a snowball effect. Now, for you, it might not be going to the gym. But I really, really want to recommend that it is some kind of physical activity. It might be going for a run. It might just be doing some push-ups before bed. Whatever. Just find something and commit to it. Now, it's important, get this now, that you don't overcommit. Hey, I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. 7 days a week and go on a 2-mile run. Look, man, you're not going to stick with that. And now you're in the same boat that I was just talking. You're making commitments that you're not following through on. So make sure you set some goals that are realistic. Yeah, you might not go on a 2-mile run at 5 a.m. every day, but you could go for a 20-minute walk 3 times a week after work before you sit down and watch TV or scroll social media. Like, you can make some commitments that you can stick with. Now listen, it sounds simple. It sounds too easy, but I promise you, one consistent discipline, one habit, stick with it, and you will see a shift in your mindset. You might not realize it at first, but you will. It will happen. And then I'm going to show you in the next video how to build on that. All right? See you there.